into it right now. Welcome to another episode of Hoosier Nerds Podcast. Tim's not here. We're guessing he's asleep. It is kind of earlier than we're used to, but
And
I
we
got
didn't
my
we didn't leave a message last night.
yeah. That's my
It didn't
bad.
work. And
I kind of I have it my niece's birthday party, so I kind of had to get this done before that.
You ever see that thing that says it only takes like 3 seconds to text hello somebody back or something?
Well, no one knows how to message back. My years on dating apps. You know,
yeah,
everyone's like, I don't want just a hi, and then they send you just a hi.
Yeah, but still, if they're your friend, it only takes 3 seconds to text hello back.
Yeah, that's too much work. Speaking of too much work, Netflix lost over $53 billion this last week in value because they released their subscriber count, and I think they lost like 2 million subscribers the last quarter or something, which is for multiple reasons. We can't say it's one thing or another. You know,
Do you think do you think also it could be because like they've waited like 2.5 years for the stupid Stranger Things?
It could be, but it's that. They also banned Russia, so that was probably a ton of subscribers right there.
and with COVID, it probably slowed some things down
People having to,
for everyone.
budget a little better. They are the most expensive streaming platform. Their basic plan is $10 a month, and you can't share your password. And their standard plan, which allows you to share your password, is $16 a month almost.
And then it's 20 for the premiere thing.
Yeah, which gives you 4K, which I don't really care.
I don't have a 4K TV, so
I have a 4K
Yeah.
TV, but I've only ever barely used it.
I do plan to get one pretty soon. I don't know when, but
Oh.
I'm making the big bucks now. So.
Mm-hmm. And the 4K TVs are cheap now.
Yeah,
But there's multiple reasons. Taking forever for Stranger Things. Why? If you're waiting for one thing, why keep paying a month? Every month for something when you're only waiting for one thing to watch. The meme is real for Netflix. Netflixing up series. A straight white character is all of a sudden a. I don't want to get political or anything, but when in the books, the games, other media, it's a straight white character, and all of a sudden they're Asian, trans, whatever.
In what series?
They're inclusive. Yeah.
Yeah, they're forcing inclusivity into their series, which I'm not against, but when it's very forced, that's when I'm against it.
Wait, who did this?
Netflix.
For what show?
A lot of their anime stuff.
So it's like what Disney does.
Yeah, hold on. Yeah, I'm looking up like very forced diversity and stuff. Of course, it's all the memes right now.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. It's like when I think about it, why Netflix, I guess, is losing grip on their community. Maybe, I don't know, you can say that. I guess I feel like I looked in the top 10 today just because I was, I guess, just scanning it, just browsing, I guess. Looked in their top 10 shows. It's all like reality stuff. It's like, that's not what I want to watch. But,
Right.
I mean,
Well,
I guess
Ozark's over now, right?
Yeah, Ozark's over.
Witcher
They have,
is over right now.
Yeah. They have. I saw they had all these kind of dating stuff and maybe cooking stuff, which isn't too bad, but just like almost Hallmark stuff. It's like, that's not what I want to watch. I know, but yeah, I guess I don't know why it showed up on my Netflix, even though there's supposed to be an algorithm in the show. But that's the top 10. That's what they're aimed for, and I think if that's going to continue, if they keep on allowing those movies, I think there's a larger audience that doesn't want to watch that, even though it's in the top 10.
But if that's all there is on there to watch,
Yeah.
One of the other issues with Netflix is they've lost a ton of different shows because they lost Friends because Friends went to Peacock, And same with Big Bang Theory. They lose other things because
Well, no, they
you
lost
know
them to
just
HBO.
yeah, they lose stuff to HBO. They lost a lot of documentary stuff and
They
other
lost The
things because
Office to Peacock.
they lost all their documentary stuff to Discovery Plus. I'm loving Discovery Plus. I paid for it and I'm loving it. Um, they're just all their stuff they had. They're making their own stuff, which is and it's cheaper.
Right.
Granted, now all the different streaming platforms I have, I might as well pay for. It's costing the same as paying for Netflix now or cable, but
Well, that's why I don't mind. I mean, if somebody, that's why I don't mind like sharing my HBO because I share my HBO. You shared the Paramount. Somebody
Yeah.
else, I shared HBO. I got Discovery. That's a good trade off, and I think a lot of people are doing that.
yeah. And then they're talking about not allowing you to share passwords outside of the household. That's dumb.
Well, and I think that's part
Yeah.
of it.
Oh yeah. Well, okay. Look, here's the top 10 in the U.S. Selling Sunset. I'm guessing it's about reality. It shows fucking a girl on the front thing. John Wayne Gacy tapes. I mean, that's always going to attract people.
Well,
murderers
those
and
are
stuff.
good. Yeah.
The Marked Heart. I don't. I mean, it's got heart in the title. Anatomy of a Scandal. Fucking sex sells. Bridgerton. Bridgerton's. That's all I hear is about
Oh,
sex and stuff.
Bridgerton. Everybody watches Bridgerton. I
It's
don't.
isn't that like Game of Thrones, the first couple seasons with all the boobs and everything?
Oh, I'm sure it's probably similar to that. The
Maybe I
Ultimatum,
should be.
Marry or Move On. That's another one. That's like looks like a reality dating thing. Uh, Married at First Sight. I guess. I mean, it's all
That
the
sounds
same.
like trash. I want to watch though. The Married at First Sight.
It's all the same. And then number 10, Heartstopper, a drama about a gay romance.
Well, there you
So
go.
it's it's not something I'm interested in. So
So why pay for it if
and
you're not interested
they're
in
all in the
anything?
top 10, and it's like it's almost like it's suggesting it, but
Their prices go up and they lose and they keep losing stuff. So
at least
it's
they
not
have
worth
the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movie
But could you live without that?
and Road Trip and Shrek though. I don't know if I can live
I can
without
watch.
Shrek.
Hey, you can watch Shrek on Hulu. Shrek is on Hulu,
Oh, okay, yeah.
but you don't have the glory of the live action Shrek. Live action Shrek is
Right.
only on Netflix.
I don't even know what that means.
They did like a musical, like a play, like a of Shrek, and it's live action, so it's like legit.
Shrek on Ice.
Yeah, basically it's basically it's Shrek on Ice, but it's like it's Shrek Broadway,
Oh. Yeah.
and it's as cringe as you think as it sounds.
But like I'm really starting to enjoy HBO Max, so it's like that's all I've really been watching. That or like I guess um yeah, basically I've just been watching HBO Max. That's whatever's
I
on
do
there.
Paramount a lot also.
Yeah. If you get the app to work.
Yeah, the app is a piece of shit still.
Is it still not? I've never had a problem.
I've had to use it on my Xbox. I can't use it on my cable box.
I can't use it
Really?
on my TV. It doesn't run on the TV, so I have to use it on the
Yeah.
But I've noticed like Peacock has gotten better.
Oh yeah,
I think.
the Peacock app runs great.
Yeah, but it used to be like when I first. I don't know. Maybe it was. It just seemed like it lagged and it took forever to pop up, and it doesn't do that anymore. So I don't know.
Excuse me. Speaking of bombing, just like Netflix, you guys want to talk about Fantastic
Ukraine?
Beasts bombing?
dang.
Wow. I never saw
okay.
the first two, so go ahead.
So
That's like a Harry Potter thing, right?
yeah, it's like the Harry Potter spinoff. Now I might be completely wrong, but I
Yeah.
remember the first movie, and the second movie was promoting, hey, we're going to be talking more about the magical creatures of the Star Wars of the Harry Potter universe, like dragons and shit, not Dumbledore. Now I might be completely wrong on that one, but that's just how I remember the advertising going for that show or for that movie.
First one.
The first one and the second one, I remember it promoting more about the magical creatures and stuff. Not
The second
know.
one, no, not so much. It kind of
It was the
first
that
one,
was,
yeah. The
That's
first
what-
one was like you said, it was kind of introducing Newt, and then like his job as a zoologist or whatever he calls himself, and protecting these creatures, and I guess just collecting and protecting the creatures to study them and whatnot.
But the second one was the Crimes of Grindelwald.
Yeah, so that kind of introduces Dumbledore and then Grindelwald and that whole story of Grindelwald's mission to kill, I guess, Muggles or something.
or take over the world of
Yes.
Muggles.
So that's kind of what the second one is, and it kind of
What's a Muggle?
Non-magic person.
Oh, okay.
You really don't know that?
I don't watch Harry Potter.
Oh,
I watched the
gosh.
first two, and they were like the same movie, like repeating itself. So I just got bored with it. I'm sorry.
I thought you knew that at least.
No, I had no idea. My bad. Sorry, I didn't know what a Muggle was. I know what that game is, though. What is the game they play? With the-
Quidditch? Yeah.
Quidditch. I know what that
yeah,
is.
Okay, you just said you didn't know the fucking name.
But I didn't know what the Muggle. I didn't know what a Muggle was. But I knew there was a game. Anyway.
So yeah, that's the second one was kind of introducing that, and then his quest, and then the third one is like
This
Make
is the
it
Secrets of Dumbledore.
come to the head almost.
It says on IMDb, Albus Dumbledore assigns Newt and his allies with a mission related to rising power of Grindelwald. So there you go. Yeah, he's going after Grindelwald.
The story just hasn't been the best in that whole thing. The second one I didn't really care for. It was an okay movie, but I thought the first one was the best.
I wish they would have kept Johnny Depp as Grindelwald.
Well, that's a whole nother story.
I know.
Johnny Depp's never coming back as
Jack Sparrow.
Jack Sparrow.
He's a little busy right now.
Well, I think he's gonna win that whole court case because of the.
I don't even know because they're both actors, so they're both acting. They could just be pretending that they're in a courtroom drama.
When's Judge Judy gonna show up? Fucking.
I'm waiting for Jim Carrey to come in as the guy from Liar Liar.
Yeah.
Where's Perry Mason when you need him? I mean, there's
But I guess in the Secrets of Dumbledore, I like all the characters, but like you said, the story just didn't grip me. Didn't entice me. I didn't like it.
Same.
I
want to know because in the first one they talk about how it's like after the First World War and they're talking about like how he was sent to like Russia to fight dragons. I'm like, oh, we're gonna see like dragons and shit.
There's Russian dragons.
I didn't catch that.
I specifically remember that because it interested me so much because he was talking about how he in the First World War he was controlling the magical creature side of the war. Fighting dragons and
Newt
other.
Was?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
Newt was a British in the British Army, like as like a animal tamer or something.
Yeah.
He turned me
I was
into
like,
a
that
newt.
sounds so cool. I want to see like these animals, like these magical creatures, and then they don't do anything else with it. Like they just need to change the name from Fantastic Beasts because there's no other than the that little stick thing. They didn't do anything in the second one really.
Yeah.
Okay then. Well, speaking of movies, hello Josie.
Hey, I'm not
Hi.
done.
Speaking of movies,
Mikey's not done.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mikey. Go
He
ahead.
went and saw it.
Yeah.
You did go see it?
Yeah, I watched it. I watched it last Sunday.
Oh, well, I didn't. So what is your give it a is it a 5-star, 3-star, 2-star?
No, it's probably I would say it's less. I'd give it less than 5. I mean, out of 10. Less.
So it's mediocre at best.
Yeah, it's like because I from what I saw like in the trailers, and then what actually happened. I mean, the trailers made it look look really good, I guess. And then
Well, that's a trailer's job.
it got me. But like the story, like I feel like it didn't like end. Like I feel like, of course, I don't know how many books there are of this one, but they've got to make another one now.
Bless you.
Well, they specifically said that depending on how good this one does, depends if they make another one.
What was the
Because
budget on this?
I don't know.
One sec, I'll look it up.
I mean, in the Harry Potter thing, I think even in the books and in the original series, um, I guess
200 million.
Dumbledore,
Jeez.
yeah, Dumbledore talks about, I guess it's kind of mentioned, or that the battle between him and Grindelwald was, I mean, massive and like ground shake. I mean, just epic. And I thought we might get to see that in this one, but we don't. And
It's sitting at a 47% Rotten Tomatoes, 6.5 out of 10 on
It's
IMDb.
only made it's the second weekend out, and it's only made 150 million, and it would cost 200 million to make.
Well, I'm showing 280 million at the box office. 200.
Oh, maybe I'm.
That might be
seeing older
worldwide.
numbers.
Well, that might be here in America.
and I don't. And J.K. Rowling, I don't like her
Why?
because she's pushing her fucking agenda on this fucking movie.
Yeah,
See, that
she's
bothers me when directors do that.
No, I don't. If it
Her
if you,
politics and stuff is bleeding into the movie, and they kind of hinted that, like maybe in Harry Potter, maybe a little bit, but it's the first
Well,
5 minutes.
is that
The
her
first
doing?
5 minutes, I'm sure.
she rewrote the original movies to push, or the original books to push the agendas.
Okay, that's what I was asking. Are they? Is this story part of the book that was already there, or is it been changed? That's what's the question.
I have no idea. I never read the Fantastic Beasts books.
In the original books, it was changed. I think she already had read it. She wrote it in originally to these new books.
Okay.
I mean, in the first 5 minutes, you find out. I mean, it was hinted, and I guess you can probably, if a smart person or, I mean, an intelligent person can probably get that. But in the first 5 minutes, they freaking stated that Dumbledore and Grindelwald were lovers, basically, and they flat out said that the first 5 minutes of the freaking movie, and it bothered me. I don't know, like I'm not saying I'm not homophobic or anything, but it's like, did you really have to like do that? And like,
It's like when they did. It's like when they did.
and that's why
Mr.
they couldn't
Sulu.
fight each other.
It's like when they did Mr. Sulu in Star Trek, the movie.
Yeah, it was never. They never had to say it. It was one of those things where it just kind of accepted or
Yeah,
expected.
I don't think you needed to say it in this. I
Okay.
mean, you kind of get it because they have these little charms or something. It's some deep, like secret, like blood, almost like ancient magic where they couldn't attack each other. They couldn't think about attacking each other. Like it demonstrates it to Newt in this movie. Like if he even thought about, they say moving against one of another. If he even thought about that, this magic would start to like kill him. So that's why he kind of gathered Newt and those other guys to stop Grindelwald. So because Dumbledore couldn't. So I mean, I guess they just didn't need to say it. That's what
I see what you're saying. No, I get it, but I mean that's been going on forever. I mean James Cameron did it in the first, in Avatar. Actually did it in Terminator 2. So it's not the first time that.
And that's kind of why I think it's getting such bad reviews.
It's not staying true to the story.
I don't know. Like again, I don't know about that because
I don't know
never
about
read the books.
I don't know that. Okay.
But I get what Mikey's saying. It's pushing an agenda that doesn't need to be.
Instead of telling the story that it's supposed to be telling.
Yeah, if it was well written into the story, sure.
Yeah.
And we all expected it from the last movie. It was very hinted at in the last movie. And
Right.
We're like, oh,
yeah.
okay, yeah, okay, makes sense.
Yeah.
Right.
I guess the first 5 minutes of this are for the people that can't read into things. Like, okay.
Yeah. So through that whole movie, I was just kind of like, okay, I'm almost done with this now. But
Well, I mean, some of
I
that,
watched it.
some stuff flies over the head.
And like I said,
And
I liked all the characters in it. I think they really do a good job. Credence, I don't know why he was in there. Again, I don't know. They kind of just threw him in there as a wrench. But uh, I don't know.
What were you? Okay, well, about movies, Chris. What were you going to say?
about movies. Okay, see, how I always think it's important to show classic Hollywood movies to the younger generation. It is my job to pass on movie masterpieces to the young, right? So last night, me and Josie watched a masterpiece in the making. I exposed her to The Ring.
Oh, I've never seen it really. I've only seen a lot of clips and stuff. And
We watched
memes.
the Riff Tracks version of The Ring.
Oh, okay.
Still, it's horribly, Josie. Just to give me, just throw it out there. What is your opinion of The Room? We need your review of it.
My opinion, I really like the part where he killed himself. That was my favorite part.
He's tearing
was-
himself apart.
It was really bad. I hated it, but I thought it was funny, but I hated it.
What was wrong with it?
Do you want me to get into everything that was wrong with it?
Other than plot holes and you don't know who any of the characters are. Other than that, what is
That's a
wrong
lot of
with
it.
This is the whole movie.
The acting was bad from every single actor.
Really? Even the mom?
Yes, the mom was my favorite character, but it was bad. Like every actor was so bad. And then they added like things in that like they could have expanded on. Like this could have been a part of the plot, but they just said it and like nothing happened of it. Like when the mom said that she had breast cancer. And then they were like, anyway, so what's for dinner? Like what? And then they had sex every like 10 seconds and literally the scene lasted like 5 minutes. And it's
Hey, that's
like,
longer than a lot of people.
It was just the stupidest movie I've ever seen in my life, and it was dumb, and it was stupid, and dumb, and stupid. Like, they never expanded on, like, the guy's, like, heroin addiction, or, like, why he needed the money. Like, that just happened for no reason. Like, it was just so fucking confusing, and it made me upset. It made me mad. I was like, dude.
Well, did Chris Starr go to jail? I mean, is the jail downstairs? After they get
Downstairs to the left.
Downstairs, yeah, they go downstairs to the left when they're up on the roof. They hang out on the roof all the time. And they go downstairs to the left, but if you go downstairs to the left, that's the end of the building. So essentially, you're just walking off the edge of the building every time you walk out because they green screened the roof. I don't know why they green screened the roof, but she was amazed that Tommy Wiseau makes a living out of this horrible movie, traveling across the country. People pay money. I pay $25, Chris, to go see it.
Yeah, I don't
But
remember. It's been a minute since you went. So.
Yeah, to meet Tommy Wiseau, and he says it's a comedy. Ha 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 ha. I think he didn't mean for it to be a comedy. I think he's just trying to cover his shame feelings.
It was originally supposed to probably be
Love is
a
blind.
porno, but someone found out, so he had to make a movie out of it. That's
what it sounds
my
like.
theory.
So he does this love scene with his girlfriend like in the first 10 minutes of the movie, right? And I was telling her there was another love scene in the movie, and she refused to shoot it
Because he was so creepy.
because he's so creepy. And he's got a hip dick. That's what they were saying. Because
What the heck's it?
a hip dick. Because he was like going in sideways. It was the most bizarre love scene you could ever. It's very cringy. It is
Have
one of
you
the
seen it, Mikey?
cringiest.
No, I haven't seen it.
It
I've
is.
only seen like
God,
clips
we
and
need to show
memes.
him.
I think it was
I
cringier
don't
than
think
the.
so.
I think it was cringier than the old people love scene in X.
I agree. Because at
Sit
least
there.
they were better actors.
But yeah, poor Lisa. She's a whore. She's sleeping with Johnny's best friend, and she loves John. She keeps flopping back and forth. I never noticed her. She's like, "You don't know Johnny the way I do.
I love
He got
John.
he got drunk last night and he hit me. You know, Johnny is a good man. Like, it's what is he beating you or is he a good man? I mean, and her mom's like, stay with him. He's got money. He takes care of you.
I mean, honestly, he's got such a nice apartment in downtown San Francisco.
Ha 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 ha. And he drives a Mercedes and he stops and gets flowers at the flower shop. And the lady at
Oh,
the
hi,
flower shop.
dog.
Oh, hi, yeah. Hi, doggy. Yeah. The lady said, oh, oh, Johnny, I didn't recognize you. How can you friggin' not recognize Johnny when he comes in? He's the one that looks like a vampire with his sunglasses on and his Transylvania uh, accent.
And his haircut from the 17th century.
Right. And then she's like, you're my favorite customer. Like, well, which is it?
Do you not
I love
recognize him, or
I cannot stop like it's I love the riff track version. That's the
you,
one.
you have to watch it with the riff track
Well, if
version.
you
There's
go
no
to the
other
movies,
way.
because like there's pictures of spoons in the movie, like sitting like why like they have
I
a
never
frame.
see him. I've legit never seen it.
There are frame pictures. If you well, if you just gotta have if you notice in your head and you see it once, you're gonna notice it the rest of the movie.
You're gonna have to point it out to me because that's when I'm gonna have to throw a spoon at the TV.
Well, that's what I said. Like people take boxes and boxes of plastic spoons to the movies, and whenever the spoon pictures show up in the movies, they throw spoons at the screen.
What?
So like when you get done with the movie, like when the movie's over and you leave, like at the bottom of the theater is just covered in plastic spoons. And people like yell at the screen, they call Lisa a whore and how could she do that to Johnny? Then you got Denny. Denny's the creepy neighbor that likes to watch them.
Oh yeah, the guy that like legit is like around the corner peeking around when they're
And he literally admits it too. He's like, I like watching you guys.
At least it was the rip track version. I mean, we could have watched the straight up version of it.
now you need to force her to watch the
Star Wars Holiday Special. She doesn't watch Star Wars.
Too bad.
I should just make her watch. Did we watch it with the riff tracks? We did.
Yes,
watch it
and it was still an hour and a half or however long of my time I'm never gonna get back.
Hey, we watched that in
Riff tracks
1978.
couldn't even
and we
beat
loved it.
Couldn't even make it better.
You need to introduce her to the movies that we watched with the Do You Throw, those guys.
Yeah, I do. The Andy Sedaris movies.
Yeah.
Speaking of, I know we keep saying it, but we really do need to watch the next one.
Yeah, we do. It's Gun. It's the name of the movie, Gun.
Sounds like
don't show her.
ambulance.
Don't do the first one. The very first one's
No,
not
we did.
worth
We'll
it.
just watch. It's called Hard Ticket to Hawaii. It's really
That's
good.
the first. That's the real.
That's
first
the real one.
Yeah.
It's full
The
of
best
action. And
Classic.
it's classic. Very.
It's
classic.
got the best frisbee throwing scene ever.
Good.
Yeah.
Good soundtrack too.
It did have
Good
a
Hard ticket to Hawaii.
and the airplane had dummies in it, like legit dummies, like mannequins.
I wasn't even flying. They probably had somebody sitting there. And
So-
then crashed.
There's that.
Have you guys been okay? Let's talk about the big news that came out lately. Like even bigger than I guess Netflix losing $53 billion.
Miguel Cabrera hit 3,000 hits yesterday.
No.
Top
Arnold
scored 21
Schwarzenegger.
points. No.
Arnold Schwarzenegger is officially part of the MCU, and his fight with the Predator in the jungle in the Amazon rainforest.
Yeah,
Wait, what
I
is
didn't
it?
read. I didn't read the article, but how do they put Predator in the
Oh, he was in Mortal Kombat.
I don't know how they do, but I guess Disney owns the rights to Predator, and now they're gonna put him in. I didn't read the article either because
So
I
are
am
they
just
putting
mad about it.
Alien in there too? Because you got Alien versus Predator.
I'm guessing because they'd have to because it's the same license unless they broke it up. I don't care. I need to see none of them can beat the Predator. I want to see, Captain Marvel get her spine and skull ripped out as a trophy, put on the wall of the Predator ship. When they're on the Predator ship flying away, you see Milner hung up on the side, Captain America's shield hung up, all these epic trophies.
Didn't we go see a Predator movie a couple years ago when they were
Predators with the they're fighting like the super predator.
Yeah, that wasn't very good.
That wasn't that good.
He looks like a Spider-Man villain to me. Like if he was to be like cast in a movie, it'd probably be Spider-Man, or they'll probably introduce him somehow like with the multiverse or something.
I don't know. I don't know how you're gonna. I just. He's not a comic book character. He rips people apart and
Oh, so this is
blows
how
shit
why
up.
it happened when Disney acquired 20th Century Fox in 2019 because 20th Century Fox owns Predator, Aliens, and Predator.
Do we get Commando Arnold Schwarzenegger too? Or
I don't know. I hope so. Because
do we
he
get
survived,
Rambo?
didn't he?
Does Rambo come in eventually? That would be awesome.
Oh wow, I didn't know this. There's a prequel. There's a new Predator movie coming out next year.
Oh my God!
It's called Prey. It's about a predator fighting Native Americans.
What? No. What does he show up at like the Battle of Wounded Knee or something? Or
Oh, it's a comic series because alien predators have really been surviving because of the comics. Their comics are blowing up.
was he? Was he at Plymouth Rock before the Pilgrims were? And
Yeah. He thought about sinking the Mayflower with the plasma gun, but he decided not to.
I mean, come on. I mean, really? That's like remember in the Transformer movies when they like showed the Transformers like at the like with George Washington.
That was so dumb.
And like he was in the Civil War. Like, come on, dude. Like,
and then like they were all like World War I. They were like the original tanks fighting.
You know what's more believable is if they put the Transformers in the same universe as the Fast and Furious franchise.
I would that would entertain me. I would watch that movie.
Because we went from street racing and stealing DVD players to flying in space in a Fiero.
Hey, you remember that Fiero that was at Jefferson in Ohio for a while?
Uh-huh.
So I thought about buying that and like turning it into a rocket ship.
Well, we'll come out and watch you, blow yourself up.
Okay.
It was the pace car of the 1984 Indy 500. They had to put this massive air scoop on it to ram air into it because it was only a 4-cylinder and it wasn't fast enough to pace the field.
The only Fiero that was probably any good too. So. I thought it looked kind of like a nice car, but then I know everything about the Fiero, how bad of a car it was.
I remember when they came out because I'm that old, and my dad's like, that's the kind of car that you put up on blocks in a barn and don't drive it, and then in 30 years you can make buku bucks off of it.
Yeah, he was wrong about the buku.
No, he wasn't. I bet you a pristine Fiero from 1983 or 84, whenever they came out, I bet you would get a boatload of cash for it right now with no miles on it.
How do you spell Fiero?
Fiero.
Let's see.
Are you looking at how much
Cars.com. $15,000.
There you
I
go.
mean, I
That's a
guess
lot of
that's
money.
not bad. That's actually more than I made off my Corvette. So
See, there you go.
wow. But still, I'd rather have a Corvette than a Fiero, or a Mustang, or any
Well,
other car.
I would have rather have any other car than a Fiero, honestly.
My
Welcome
older brother
to,
used to have a
The
car
average
Firebird.
price
nerds.
of a Fiero is 11.5.
Didn't they only make them for like 2 or 3 years?
83 to 88.
Yeah, so that's why they're not that expensive, or that's why they're probably pretty expensive. They're kind of rare cars now.
That's why my dad said you should buy one and stick it up on blocks. It just looks like they jumbled together a Trans Am and cut it in half and put a motor in the back.
Yeah.
My older brother used to have a Trans Am.
I bet it was nice.
Yeah. Nah, it wasn't. He wanted to fix it up. He wanted to get that one of those that little Falcon or Eagle or whatever on the hood, and he wanted a
Firebird.
T-top. Firebird, yeah. He wanted to get that on the hood, and he wanted a T-top, and yeah, he ended up totaling it, so that
You see,
never happened.
My brother had a 68 Firebird. He paid $500 cash for it. And let's see what it's worth right now. I think it had the 350 in it, so it's worth $18,000.
Yeah,
He wrecked it. He like drove into a ditch and hit a fence post with it, and he hit a telephone pole with it, and he tore the shit out of it.
Jeez.
So I'm glad to say I had a Ford Maverick for my first car, and I don't feel bad about wrecking it because it's not worth anything.
I had a Dodge Stratus. The reason I'll never buy a Dodge product again, unless I don't even want to drive them. I hate driving the van for back and forth. I just know that because I sold liquor to all the people building transmissions. I know how bad the transmissions are.
In what?
In Chrysler products, Dodge products.
My only hiccup with the Maverick was that that starter would always go out. I had to replace starters all the time, so I would carry a hammer in the back seat of my car so I could crawl under the car and bang on the starter to get it to work.
Jeez.
But I could change that thing out in like 10 minutes. Only hold on.
Well, yeah, when you have to do it every other day.
I know, right?
Have you guys been keeping up with Halo?
No, I'd never watched the first episode, so.
Oh, I know
Yeah,
Mikey and I have.
I just watched the 5th episode this morning.
Can I just say Spartans are badass, and I loved watching them destroy a bunch of jackals and grunts.
Yeah.
So people are having issues with the jackals having those energy swords, but yeah, it never was in the games, but it was in the books. They had like little energy swords on with their shields.
I don't see a problem with it.
I don't have a problem.
Yeah.
But a lot of like the hardcore like game fans are like, they never had that. It's like, well, it's in the books quite a bit.
So. I guess like in the game, I always viewed like jackals and their grunts. They're easy to kill, I guess. But it's like now it feels like with the sword, it's almost like there's a tier system. Like the grunts are at the bottom, and then it's like the jackals, and then it's the elites, maybe, or something like that. Something along those lines.
There is a tier system. Like the grunts are basically slaves,
right?
And the jackal, you don't realize how big the jackals are because you're 8 foot tall super soldier.
Yeah.
But they're like the jackals are as big as humans.
Yeah.
And I like how they're actually like kind of showing that in the show.
Right.
And like how like the Marines are basically useless.
Oh yeah. They're taking down Banshees though with the guns.
No. And then they crash Banshees through drop ships, and then he kind of just dusts himself off.
All right. That's nice. I know it's been talked about, but my real issue is the helmet thing. He always takes off his helmet.
Oh, yeah.
But I guess I thought about it
So it's like
today.
Boba Fett.
Yeah, I mean, and it's been talked about like since it started because he's always like, and Tim's mentioned it before, but I guess you have to, with it being a show other than a game, you have to see their facial reactions and how they kind of react to different situations and all that. That's why it's called facial reactions. Um, so I guess it makes sense in that point of view. But do you really have to take it off like every time? Like I'm sure there are scenes where yeah you could leave that shit on, and I think it would have been better. Cause
Yeah, you kind of
him,
have to suspend your disbelief for a little bit.
yeah, cause him with the helmet is just so much better. Like it's
And then like when you see the helmet scenes and it's like the HUD from the video game,
right,
it's just awesome.
yeah. But other than that, I like it.
Yeah, it's a lot better than Halo or Star Trek Picard right now. Picard is just boring to me.
Yeah,
And Tim's not here to rip me a new one, but
I agree. Even
Well,
though I don't watch it.
except in Halo, I don't like the freaking where they go back. Like, why are they telling the story of that girl on? I don't know her
the
name.
Covenant girl or whatever, the
No,
Blessed One,
no, not that one. The other one, the Asian one.
Keys, the black girl.
No, no. So that see, look, you get it because you don't remember her, and she's. I don't think her story
Oh, okay, the Asian
is
girl.
important.
Yeah.
Yeah,
From the first
rebel,
episode.
the rebel, I guess, or whatever. I
Yeah,
don't know.
I don't care about her.
Yeah, I don't know why they're showing. I feel like they're showing her a lot.
A little too much.
Like, I want to know why we're getting her story. I'm
We're not
like
going to know until the
impatient
last
right now.
episode.
I know. I'm like, it's like, hopefully it's something important, but I doubt it is.
Yeah.
Because
And,
I doubt she could touch that artifact and it do something like.
well, didn't she touch it
I
in
thought,
the
yeah,
Pelican or whatever in the
that's
first
right.
episode?
Yeah, I think so. So I don't know. Maybe Master Chief's gonna adopt her and take care of her, or maybe she's gonna be a Spartan or something. I don't know.
Maybe she's a Spartan 4, and that's why they have her. Because the Spartan 4s aren't like as modified as like the Chief is, and they're just basically soldiers that have like implants put in them.
Yeah, that would, I guess, make sense that we get to see her so much. Something like that, something along those lines. But right now, I don't care. Like, I just want to skip through those scenes.
Uh-huh.
All right. Then. Should we move on? Do you want to do the burger dispute?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Josie, are you ready?
It's
You
a
have your
salad.
notes?
I'm done. Bye.
I'm beginning to see a pattern with it, though. Honestly, do you have your notes ready, Josie? Are you ready for this?
I don't know if you're ready for it.
Oh wow! So all this stems from is when we went to see. So we went to see a movie. Well, that was when we went to see X, right? Then we went to the movie to eat after.
Mm-hmm.
We went to Five Guys, and I ordered my burger in a bowl, which I always do, guys, when I go to Five Guys.
I didn't know you could do that at Five Guys.
Yeah. So I order a burger in a bowl. And
what's
first,
in this bowl?
huh?
What is in this bowl?
It's the patties. I get a cheeseburger, like a bacon cheeseburger.
Yep.
It's in a little tin bowl, but they load up the extras like onion and
toppings, yeah.
and mushrooms, all that stuff. So you get quite a bit of food there. So I just do it because I don't like to eat a lot of bread. So she's like, "You ordered a burger in a bowl?" And I'm like, "Yeah." Then she's like, "They asked you if it was for allergies." Like that was like, okay, so that's not a burger.
Oh, wheat, I guess gluten. But you got fries, right?
Yeah, I always get fries. Of course I do.
You eat more fries. That way you don't get
That's
the bread.
why
so
I do it, so I
fries.
can enjoy the fries and not feel as guilty. And then she's like, "That's not a bowl, or that's not a hamburger. That's a salad." So this is a raging debate that has gone on for what, 2 months?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. So we've taken surveys. I took a survey on Twitter, and it came back I had 4 responses: is a burger a bowl or a salad? I had 2 say it was a bowl, or it was just a burger, and 2 say it was a salad. So those canceled each other out. So what was your post? What was your poll, Josie?
I only had 2 for a burger bowl. I can't remember how many people said burger salad, but it was a lot.
So,
It was
and
a
then
lot.
you told somebody to kill themselves because they voted against burger salad.
Yeah, and I also called them smelly and disgusting and ugly.
She's never wrong. Have you picked up on this yet, guys? I've noticed because I asked people. We asked the waitress at Red Robin. She said it was a burger. It was not a salad. I asked a few people at work, which are there.
I think she only agreed because you're the one that was paying her. She wanted a good tip.
She's going for the tip.
Still, Mikey was the one that paid. He is the one that also said burger bowl. So,
but I asked people at work in the office, in the dispatch office, and they said it's still a cheeseburger. Doesn't matter if it's in a bowl or on a bun or not.
Salad.
So what makes it a salad? What makes a salad a salad? There's a different why is it macaroni and cheese macaroni salad?
I looked up the definition. The definition of a salad is it's got to have some type of dressing or something on it.
Cheese is the dressing.
No, it's
cheese
not.
isn't a dressing.
Melted cheese is the dressing.
No, it's not.
It's not. It's not like a
ketchup,
it's not like
mayonnaise,
a nacho
and
cheese.
mustard. Whatever you put on your burger is a dressing.
Yep.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
So why isn't a baked
That's a
potato?
condiment.
That's right. Why isn't a baked potato a potato salad?
It is because it's sour cream or whatever dressing you put on it.
No, there's potato salad.
It's a different type of potato salad. Just like there's, it's a baked potato salad. Just like there's Caesar salad, chef salad.
But it's not a baked potato
salad.
I think when I think salad, I think it has lunch. I think it has outside of macaroni salad or pasta salad. I think of a salad having lettuce in it. I don't have lettuce on my hamburger.
A salad is a dish with greens like tomato and lettuce and pickles, things that are in your burger salad.
I don't eat tomato or lettuce in my burger bowl. I only eat pickle. And
is that a green?
it's not. No, it's not a green. A green. No, a green is like kale or spinach.
I used to work at the produce department, and I can tell you what greens are not.
Is a pickle green?
It is green, but it's not a green.
Then it is a green.
But a tomato is a fruit.
No.
Yeah, it is.
Hey, green peppers are green. That's not green.
Yeah. But those
green apples are green.
Red and yellow.
Limes are green. There's green grapes.
I turn green sometimes when I'm sick.
The Hulk is green now.
Yeah, he's a salad.
So it's Kermit the Frog. So Kermit the Frog is a salad.
Some good old frog legs and lettuce.
Aren't most salads cold? Do we eat hot salad?
If you get chicken in your salad, the chicken is not cold, but the rest of the burger salad is, and the meat is not cold, but your condiments are. That fucking argument is not valid.
But so chicken salad. Now you can have. Hold on a second. There are 2 forms of chicken salad because you can have a chicken salad sandwich, like on a croissant.
Yeah, what makes a sandwich is it's a buns. It's bread.
Right, but you can still straight up have chicken salad on a cracker, and it's still chicken. But then
That's-
you can have a chicken salad, like you said, with pieces of chicken in a bowl of lettuce, which is the salad. You without the chicken, you still have a salad.
No, chicken salad does not have lettuce in it.
You had a salad with chicken in it at Red Robin.
Yeah,
That's a chicken salad.
yeah, but
If you
there's
took the
also
chicken out
other
and
forms of chicken salad that doesn't even have lettuce in it.
that's what I
You
just
can
said.
have a burger salad without lettuce in it, and it still be a salad.
So I guess, but if I put lettuce on my hamburger, is it a burger salad sandwich?
What? No, what did you just say? I don't understand what you just said.
If I put lettuce on my hamburger, like on a bun, is it a burger salad sandwich?
No, bitch, I told you that.
Now, if you
Listen,
put dressing on
I
it,
fucking
maybe.
just said
That's a
that
big.
chicken salad.
Oh, yeah.
Some chicken salads don't even have lettuce in it, but it's still a salad. You don't have to have lettuce in something
Yeah.
for it to be a fucking salad.
That's
Yeah,
what I
because you can
said.
have spinach or kale.
That's right.
Yeah, but you
what
also don't need that either because it's not in the chicken salad.
so if I eat a bowl of macaroni and cheese that's cold, is that macaroni salad?
I just said not all salad has to be
No.
hot, dipshit.
I just go back to the salad.
She always goes to the name
The
column.
definition of a salad. I mean, that's what I always refer to.
But I
That's
think
what I
salad,
refer to.
like, and she's like, and then her argument about taco salad is, it doesn't even have taco shells in it, which they do. You can put taco like.
Yeah, but it doesn't have to have.
But if I
tacos.
go to Taco Bell and order a taco salad, it comes in the bowl. It comes in a taco bowl, like a taco shell bowl. A bowl made of taco shell that you eat with your taco salad. So its essence is just a big open faced taco.
It's actually a bowl made of flour, a fried flour tortilla or something like that. Not
Right,
a
but it's-
taco, but
But it's an open faced taco. You know, like an open faced sandwich.
Yeah.
So a taco salad from Taco Bell with a taco bowl is basically an open faced taco. It's not really a salad.
What the fuck? Dude, you can literally listen. You can have taco salad without the shell in it.
yes.
And you can have a burger without a bun and still be a hamburger.
It is be a hamburger,
Yeah,
but a
yeah.
salad hamburger.
So if you eat
No.
a hot dog without a bun, is it a hot dog salad?
salad?
No.
Why
It's still
not?
a hot dog because no, it's still a hot dog because you
That sounds
can-
gross.
A hot dog is a hot dog.
And a hamburger is a hamburger.
Never thought of that.
Yeah,
It sounds freaking
If you're
gross.
eating a hot dog without the bun, you're just eating a sausage. then.
You've never taken like grilled out hot dogs and just like, there's a big plate of hot dogs and you just grab a hot dog and eat it off, that's been grilled out. Nobody's
no,
ever
because
done-
that's absolutely disgusting and unhealthy.
Well, I've heard of people eating cold, like just straight out of the fridge or something, just snacking on a hot dog without.
Yeah,
cooking
and
or
where
anything.
are those people now? A mental asylum. A mental asylum or dead.
But I never thought of that. Like I never thought about cutting up like maybe a cooked hot dog into like pieces and then putting it in a salad.
But you can put it in a bowl of macaroni. People put it in macaroni and cheese.
Sounds gross.
They have hot dogs. They have hot dogs and beans together too.
Oh
Like
yeah,
pork and beans.
yeah.
That's a
I know
meal.
that. I
Okay.
know that. I do that about once a month.
Well, see, so is a hot dog without a bun a salad?
No, because it doesn't have condiments on it or dressing or
Really, it doesn't.
Yeah.
You don't put ketchup, mustard, and relish on a hot dog or onions.
I'm sorry, but if you're eating just a hot dog without a bun with all that stuff on it and it's like running down your arm and shit,
No, you
like
put it on a
there's
plate.
something
You
mentally
dork.
wrong with you.
You eat it on a plate. It's like the hot. You don't like eat a hamburger patty just like with your fingers. You use a fork. You would do the same thing with this hot dog.
Then I guess if you put it on a plate and you have other condiments on it, it's a hot dog salad.
No, I don't like no.
No.
I thought you meant like eating it normally, just like a straight hot dog. Because if it's just a straight hot dog, then it's just a hot dog. If
Right.
you're just eating a straight patty,
Slip
then
it
it's
down.
just a straight patty. It's not a burger salad. It's just a straight patty.
But because I'm having it in a bowl or a plate, even though it's not crumbled up ground beef, it is a patty. It is a hamburger
Let me ask you this,
patty.
Chris. Let me ask you this. When we were at Red Robin,
Yes.
was my chicken cut up and mixed in the fucking salad?
No, you had to do it yourself.
It wasn't. Same with the burger. Okay? Same with the burger that you said is a burger bowl.
But when I buy hamburgers, I buy the pre-made hamburgers at Walmart or Aldi or whatever, right? They say on the packaging, hamburger patties. It doesn't say hamburger patties for salad.
Well, yeah, you can make sausage patties. You can make fish patties.
Chris, that argument doesn't make sense. Like, obviously that chicken I had on my salad didn't say chicken for salad. It just said chicken on it. Yeah, exactly.
But it without the chicken without the lettuce is just chicken. It's not chicken salad. If you put that chicken in a bowl, it doesn't make it a chicken salad. If you eat a piece of chicken, if you eat a piece of chicken for a meal, it's not a salad. You have to add chicken to the lettuce to make it a chicken salad.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
If I put barbecue sauce on it, oh shit, it's a salad now?
That's barbecue chicken, idiot.
What about garlic parm?
The fuck is a garlic parm?
Garlic parm sauce. You know, there's all kinds of salad. There's all kinds of sauce out there.
Yeah.
I don't even know what that is, so I'm not going to comment.
You never had garlic parm chicken wings?
No.
Oh. What do you have?
He's garlic parmesan. So
yeah, garlic parmesan, yeah. So I can eat a piece of chicken on a plate and it's a piece of chicken. I eat a hamburger on a plate and it's a salad. That makes no sense whatsoever.
Chris, you're not understanding my argument.
I know, I don't understand. That's the reason for the argument.
Listen! Okay, listen to me very carefully. If it's just a patty, it's just a patty. It's not even a burger, it's just a patty.
Well, now it's a patty now.
Okay, if you add your other condiments and everything else to it, it's a burger salad.
No.
Yeah.
I think if I have a piece of chicken and I put mayonnaise on it and cheese on a plate and it's a boneless chicken breast, I'm just having boneless chicken breast with mayonnaise on it and cheese.
Yeah.
And it's a piece of chicken.
I don't even think people do that. I think you're just
okay. If you take a hamburger patty and a chicken breast, you add the same thing. Say you want to put, let's just say, mustard and ketchup on each of them.
Okay.
And maybe some lettuce. Without the buns, they're both in a bowl. Are they both salads? Even though you got the same toppings.
It's just different meat.
Wait, what is it like?
It's a chicken breast.
So are we talking about like chicken with the stuff on it?
Yeah.
They both have the same things on it.
Okay, but wait, what are we comparing? Like the chicken and what?
The hamburger patty.
A hamburger patty.
Hamburger and chicken. Okay.
So if a hamburger in a bowl with condiments is a burger salad, is a chicken in a bowl with the same condiments a chicken salad?
Chicken sandwich salad.
Oh,
now it's a chicken sandwich. Oh my god!
See, now I just broke your fucking argument. Over. It's done.
But like, what you get a chicken sandwich, right? And if you remove the bun and put everything that's supposed to be on a chicken sandwich,
Yeah.
but without a bun, chicken salad sandwich.
No.
It's not a chicken salad sandwich.
Yeah, it is.
No.
This is gonna.
No.
This argument's never gonna end. I think.
So I'm gonna end it.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's what I
Um,
said. It's never ending. I think we just need to
Yeah.
agree to disagree that she's wrong.
No, I
Anybody
think
got-
you need to agree to disagree that I am right and I am superior to the
How
rest of
about
your
we all
arguments.
just say call and move on? Anybody got shower thoughts?
I do. I
Go
got
ahead,
one.
Mikey.
I got one. It's funny. It's hilarious.
If I don't laugh, you're banned.
All right. If you put a cowboy hat on a cat, would it say meowdy?
I'm trying so hard not to laugh.
That's a good one. It would say meowdy. I think it really would. Would have to.
Meowdy, partner.
Talk about a cat with some class.
I'm just picturing a cat with a cowboy hat on, walking in. Meowdy.
Anyways, thank you for listening to us. You can catch us at Pod Nerds on Twitter, Hoosier Nerds on Facebook, YouTube. You can watch and listen to us. You can listen to us at Amazon Podcasts, iTunes Podcasts, TuneIn Radio, and Spotify. I got them all this time without,
Yeah, you did.
forgetting.
Good job.
Just wait till next week. I'm not going to remember anything.
That's impressive.
Anyways, if you don't know who your nerds are, that's us. Tim's not here to do it better, so you're stuck with me again. But I do it fun.